because I want you to see what we're playing.
Yeah.
Because we're going to finally be playing a game that I'm sure people have been expecting us to play for a while. But this is a bit of a surprise. So, here we go. I will go ahead
see
and...
the Sega logo.
I will go ahead and start it. It's not what you think. Doing something a little bit different. We're playing a ROM hack. Oh, not that one. Come on. Stupid demo. It's gonna take you a while to see this, Ian, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Sega!
The game is probably really loud, so I should turn that down. Where do I do that?
Oh, hey, that's not Sonic.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
Oh, bother. I need to turn down the sound. Where do I do that?
Usually with volume control.
There it is, audio settings. Jeez. This is weird. Okay, I guess the game is already pretty far down. I'll leave it. I'll take it down some more. Anyway, so yes, we are playing a ROM hack of... There we go. Okay. We're playing a ROM hack of Sonic 2 where you play as Sally. And the gameplay is actually different. I don't know how much experience you have with these ROM hacks, Ian.
0.
Okay.
Because my system cannot handle most stuff. That's a really spiffy menu system, though.
Yeah, that was the new menu system that Sega... this Classics collection got updated with recently. This is through the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive Classics collection on Steam. And they are... Apparently, through the Steam Workshop, they allow ROM hacks.
Interesting.
So this is almost, kind of, maybe, sort of, an official version, an official release of this game being patched with a ROM hack.
It's quasi-official. Semi-official.
Sure. Well, the release is
Don't
official.
think about it too hard, official.
Yeah, the release is official. But hey, I figured, you know, this show is hosted by you, Ian. You're the writer of the Sonic comic. Sally's a very prominent character in the Sonic comic. So...
Alright, we should probably do introductions. Welcome to BumbleKast Gaming Live. I'm your host, Ian Flynn, the Bumble King. And joining me is the absolute madman, Kyle Kraus.
I'm a madman?
You
I thought you were the madman.
There's different degrees of madness. You're the one who's bringing in the Sally thing.
I mean, I was merely the lackey. You're the guy in charge. I'm just the one. I'm just doing what I'm told.
You are the Igor to my Frankenstein, is what you're saying.
Something like that. I'm the Snively to your Eggman, or something. Not sure.
Hey, I'll take that voice. That would be amazing.
I don't know if I want to be Snively that much, but hey, whatever.
Kyle, what is the color of my heart? I can't even approach that voice. That's just like, if only. If only.
So yeah, I'm just kind of going through and playing this. I'm not really doing anything special, I guess. I don't have any self-imposed challenges, like I'm gonna try to get all the emeralds or anything. Although I could.
The sprite work is really nice.
It is very good, yeah. I was quite pleased with how it looks. And they actually went through and changed up how she plays. She uses Nicole to shoot something. Energy projectiles, I guess.
Some kind of laser bolt.
Yep.
Looks like her jump might be slightly higher than your average Sonic jump.
It might be. She also has the ability to kind of do a weird double jump thing by jumping and then holding down and pushing, I think it's C, And she can also do kind of a weird standing dash. That's the equivalent of a spin dash, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, because she obviously can't spin dash, and she doesn't have a spin jump going on.
No.
Whoa!
But she does have like a weird dash thing.
Why are you shooting electrical bolts now?
Because that's like the double jump thing. But apparently it allows you to shoot to the left and to the right too, but they don't seem to do anything. I can't figure that out. But they do.
It's not not an air dodge of any kind?
I don't think so. No, it doesn't do anything when you aim left or right, but if you hold down while doing it, she kind of does a double jump thing.
She's also got a bit of a figure 8 peel out there.
Yeah, that's the spin dash.
Also looks like she's got a faster startup time than Sonic.
Maybe.
Like, to me, it looks like she's going from 0 to 60 a few seconds faster.
Sonic 2... Didn't Sonic start pretty fast in Sonic 2? They seem to speed him up. So that might be what it is. But either way, now I got speed shoes, so now she's like ridiculously fast. It's a little out of character, but whatever. Maybe it's the Doomsday Sally. From the finale of Sad AM. I don't know. But you have to shoot things. You can't jump on them. And I just jumped on spikes because why not? Thought it'd be fun.
To be fair, you couldn't jump on spikes in Sonic, no.
No, but it's almost like I purposely jumped on spikes, and now I jumped into spikes. I thought I was good at this game. What's going on? Or at least decent. Oh well. I'm just playing casual. Pew, pew, pew. There's a drill there on the front of Eggman. Also, I'm at the boss, Ian. You're probably behind still. Seems like there's more of a delay than usual.
Is there a setting in how you're streaming?
No, I don't think so. I think it just kind of depends. Ah!
Maybe the internet's just running slow tonight.
I guess so. Her idle animation's kind of cool. She breaks out Nicole and starts tapping. Now we're on the chemical plant. And I guess chemical plant was revealed for Sonic Mania. Which is great.
Yeah, it was.
I
love it.
Because chemical plant is like one of my favorite Sonic zones ever. Makes me very happy.
It wasn't mine just because of that one vertical sequence with the blocks underwater.
Oh, that's like a very small part of the thing, though.
Yeah.
Of the level, so.
It kind of killed me a lot, but the new stuff they've added to it, like, okay, Green Hill Zone's back, yay, at least they've got some new terrain to it, new mini-bosses. Flying Battery doesn't seem to have a ton of new stuff shown off yet, but I'm sure there will be stuff, we just haven't seen it yet. Right out of the gate, Chemical Plant's got the new glass tubing, they've got the Caterpillar Jr. out of Sonic 3, you've got the changing gloop, you've got the absolutely gorgeous soundtrack by T-Lopes. I am 100% hyped for Mania Chemical Plant Zone. 100% hyped for Mania, period.
Obviously, yes.
I need this. I need this in my life, Kyle.
we're getting there, maybe. Maybe eventually it'll happen.
August 15th. I'm going to have to wait a little longer, though, because my pre-order. I splurged. I got the big old special pre-order with the. I got the box. I got the statue. I got the whole shebang.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I had to.
It was
kind of an early birthday present for me because it was going to be out in May.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So I may not actually have the download code until like the 24th. So
shipping.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'll have to wait. I mean, I've waited this long. I can wait for that.
So what's your experience with Sonic 2, Ian?
It was my first real major video game at home.
Yeah?
Dad came home one day with a Genesis that was packaged with Sonic 2, and that was what I really cut my teeth on. I'm not counting our old... oh shoot, what was it?
Do you have an Atari or something?
Yeah, there we go. I couldn't think of it. It was like Amiga? No, that's not it. Yeah, we had an old Atari, but that didn't get a ton of play. The Genesis, though, oh. And me and my little brother would go through it like we were hardcore co-op special ops agents here. You go on ahead and you take that Badnik. And then I'll take that Badnik. You're expendable. Go hit Eggman. Don't hit Eggman now. I was going for the hit. What about you?
This is my first Sonic game. Not my first video game. I grew up with the NES. But this game was the one that got me into Sonic pretty much. I forget where I saw this game originally. Because I know I'd seen it before I'd owned it. But I don't know where I'd seen it before. But I knew I wanted it. And I ended up with the Sega Genesis. Packed in with this game, of course. And I was happy as a clam. But it took me a while to figure out that the options menu existed. So I didn't realize you could play as Tails. Or as Sonic by himself, so Tails would stop losing your rings in the freaking special stages. By the way, I'm being truly unprofessional right now.
Snacking away?
I'm eating on the mic.
I didn't imagine mics would make that good of a plate, but if you're going to eat on it, I guess go for it.
Yep. Well, I got brought food. What am I supposed to do with it?
And I'm dumb. I haven't even been looking at the live chat. Hi, everybody!
Are people in the live chat?
We've got people in the live chat.
Cool. What's up, folks? How you doing? Liking us playing the Sonic
Fritz
game?
asks how our weeks have been. How's your week been, Kyle?
It's been pretty good. Not too bad. How about yours?
Fairly productive. Gearing up to get down to Heroes Con. Leaving next Tuesday, because it's a 2-day drive and I need like a day to recover so we can actually do the show.
So you leave early so you can recover from the drive?
Yeah. It's not a bad drive. It's really a fairly straight shot. It's just, it's at least 14 hours.
It's a long time.
I did it in one go once.
Yeah.
Back to cooler full of sandwiches and just hit the road and slept the entire next day.
It to me it doesn't seem like North Carolina should be that far from Toronto, but yeah, I guess it is.
Well, part of it is you have to deal with the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because you either have to drive through the main part of Virginia, which somehow sucks all time out of reality. where you got to weave through the mountains and head up through the fringe of Virginia, West Virginia, and it's a very pretty drive. It's very twisty, turny, and it takes a while.
Ah, okay. I'm used to things being kind of relatively flat, or if it's over a mountain, it's not for very long, or it's kind of a straight shot over it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess with the Appalachians, they're a little bit more rounded, so there's not really a way to go over them quickly, I suppose.
Not really. I mean, you weave around, you weave through.
Mm-hmm.
It's very pretty, but it takes a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, got anybody else in the chat?
Yeah, we got our regulars. Mike B saying Sonic 2 for the Game Gear was his first Sonic game.
Oh, yeah. That was my first Game Gear game.
Never got to own a Game Gear.
I could never get past... I didn't own a Game Gear until, like, 2003? 2004? I think it was 03. But I played Sonic 2 before then. And it was a very different Sonic 2.
Mm-hmm.
And also really hard.
Stinking antlion.
Yeah,
oh,
I couldn't beat that for quite a long time. It's just big endurance.
When we featured in the comic and we blew it up, it was an extremely cathartic moment for me.
Nice. Whee! Uh-oh. Yay, I did it.
Sin says that he started off on the NES.
Mm-hmm.
Played it so much that he killed the system, which is impressive because Nintendo made some pretty hardy stuff.
Yeah, those things are resilient. I don't know. I wonder how you did that.
But then his dad got smart and got him a Genesis, so, one of us, Uber.
I ended up with an NES, a Genesis, a Super NES, but the I was gonna say the drawback to that was I had a lot of systems, but I never had a lot of games for them. I had to rent all my games, so I ended up having the systems with no games. So the only games I really ever wanted to play was like Sonic and Mario, because I never really had any experience with other games for a long time.
Jennifer says that she bought Sonic Advance 2 on the Game Boy Advance and was genuinely expecting a port of Sonic 2.
Yeah, she thought it was Sonic 2 Advance, not Sonic Advance 2.
I can understand the disappointment.
Sure, yeah.
Although, Sonic Advance 2 did give us Cream, who is the delightful, okay, I'm tired of trying to get through this level, as anybody else, time to cheese it. No pun intended. You know what? Never mind. Pun intended. Pun very, very intended.
Whee! Ah, good old Neo Green Hill Zone.
I think my favorite out of the Advance series was Sonic 3 Advanced.
Mm-hmm.
And while I can remember key things about it, I can't really remember much of the game itself. Like, a lot of the Advanced series just didn't stick with me.
Yeah, that's true for me too. They don't really have that same classic quality that the original games had for some reason. I don't know. Oh, I forgot I could do like a weird front flip thing by ducking, like, kind of... Okay, yeah, I forgot some mechanics. I forgot how to play this game, even though I only played it once. If you hold down as Sally, she actually does this kind of ground slide and can break certain things, but she can't kill badniks that way. But there's certain things she can break through. And then if you jump while she's sliding, you do this weird kind of front flip thing. So, I don't know where they got the mechanics from for this, but they're interesting.
If you're going to adapt Sad AM character to the Sonic gameplay, I guess it worked well enough.
I guess she's pretty agile.
I mean, it makes about as much sense as the moveset that we're planning for her in Sonic Mars.
What was that?
Oh, shoot. It was something like, I think they had Nicole as a laser, which seems to be the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they had her planned with some kind of fold-out hoverboard so that she could attain Sonic speeds.
Okay. That's not horrible.
And in the design doc I read, this was one of the early outings for Tiara, who never saw the light of day. And there was a planned portion towards, I don't know, mid to late game where you get this kind of menu screen and Sally would walk off one way, Tiara would walk off the other, and you would have Sonic choose which one to follow, and that would change the ending on which girl he hooks up with.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, you madmen, did you not know what you were doing?
No, they didn't.
I mean, looking back on it with all that we know now, I cringe at the thought.
Oh, man. It would be bad. That would be rough. Would not have gone over well, probably. I died! This is the first time I've died, I think. I did it!
Still waiting to see it.
It'll come around. I've never liked this zone very much.
It kind of gets forgotten. Although I would love to see Mania take on it, because I'm sure they do something amazing with it.
Yeah, it's not a horrible zone. It's just like, not my favorite, really. It's kind of annoying with those stupid arrows. Also, this makes having Nicole to shoot lasers, or energy balls, I guess, makes the bosses pretty trivial, even more so than with Sonic.
But yeah, you're lagging way behind.
Yeah.
Or we are.
Because I'm at the boss. Yeah, you're lagging. Yeah. It's weird.
Of course, I've got mine set to the delay. If I switch over to live version...
Oh, is that what the problem is? You didn't hit live?
Yeah, that's it, because now you're fighting Eggman.
Okay.
And
that makes
my,
sense.
what an adorable balancing animation she has.
They really put a lot of effort into the animations. It's cool.
Might be, yeah. Not that I know every little detail about all the planned and abandoned Sonic games, but Sonic Mars was, oh shoot, either supposed to be a late life Genesis game or like a 32X game.
Yeah, I think it was a 32X game.
It was supposed to have a number of the Freedom Fighters in it, like Bunny was supposed to be playable, Sally, Tiara. I can't remember if Rotor was. Tails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, SonicRetro.org has a ton of that stuff listed. But yeah, Tiara's been in a lot of stuff in the pre-planning stages, and then she's kind of been eaten by time and confusing rights. Like who owns what.
I like how in the slot machines they changed the Sonic sprite to Sally.
Oh, I missed it.
They actually put in the effort to do that.
Now,
did they change the walls? Let's see, let's analyze this. Did they change the sprites on the walls? I will check when I get out of the special stage. I'm saying if they're going to see if they change the sprites on the walls to say Sally and be Sally's face, because if they did, man, they went the extra mile on that one.
And while we're talking about Tiara, let me just say that I reached out to Chris Sim of Sonic Extreme fame a few years back, or was it a year ago? Months? It's been a while. Reached out to him to ask about stuff, and just a very, very cool guy.
Oh, yeah?
Very giving, very approachable. Just, if you ever get a chance to meet him for whatever reason, just tell him Ian said hey and that he's a cool guy. Buy him a drink.
I always hated the later special stages in this game.
Yeah, they're pretty
hard.
rough.
That said, I do like these special stages.
Did you ever play the Sonic Rush series?
Yeah. The first
You remember
one.
the half pipe in Sonic Rush?
Yeah.
How brutal that was?
Yeah, it was a lot worse than this.
Did you use the really cheap way to abuse the system and get through it?
I don't remember. I probably, maybe did. I haven't played that game in forever.
If talking about this has got you curious and you never cheesed your way to get all the Chaos Emeralds, the way you do it is you pause as you're running along, see where you're supposed to go next, and move your stylus to that part of the screen, unpause, and Sonic will teleport to where your stylus is.
What?
You have to spam pause, but it makes what would otherwise be an impossible special stage possible.
Nice. Oh, they didn't change the sprite on the wall to Sally. It's still Sonic.
Maybe it's supposed to symbolize her obsession. She's seeing him in the walls. Of course, I would also say she's seeing Tails, and that brings a whole other slew of questions, and I don't want to go there.
She's seeing miles everywhere. Miles and miles of miles.
Miles for miles.
Mm-hmm. I don't know who would build a casino and put Sonic and Miles everywhere, all over.
Well, this is Sonic 2. They just saved the world from Dr. Eggman in Sonic 1. It's probably a publicity stunt.
No, Sonic just saved the world from Eggman in Sonic 1. Tails wasn't even a thing yet.
And? Well, shut up.
Saying,
That's why.
I'm just saying. Also, it still says Sonic 2 right here. At the beginning of Act 2, still says Sonic. Can you actually... apparently Sally can't even hurt the crab enemy. The one enemy that's in this zone. It seems a little weird that there is only one enemy in this zone.
Yeah, well, this one's designed more for playing around and goofing off. It's not really for bopping badniks.
It's like a bonus. It's a bonus stage. Kind of.
And then you completely break it as Knuckles.
That's true. You completely break this whole game as Knuckles. It clearly was not designed with him in mind.
I don't know, there's some bonus stuff that was added in that looks like it was specifically for him.
Well, yeah, they went through and slightly ROM-hacked it a bit, but they didn't redesign everything. They didn't make completely alternate paths through the game, like they did in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Clang. I've always kind of liked the sound, the bang, bang sound.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Sim brings up a good point. They recently released a lot of early concepts for Sonic 2, and it seems like it was originally going to have time travel in it.
Yeah, it was going to be... I remember something about that years ago, about it being kind of like Sonic CD.
Yeah, like there was going to be hub islands, and the zones would change depending on the time period you're in. It's like, wow.
Yeah, there was something like...
What could have been?
I don't know, maybe it was just speculation back in the day, but I seem to remember a lot of people saying that Wood Zone seemed like a past version of Metropolis Zone.
Maybe.
This boss's Sally is gonna be oh boy. This boss is not gonna be so trivial as the others have been so far. Then again, this boss has always been kind of a pain.
I remember in college, my roommate had a Dreamcast disc just full of ROMs and other hacked stuff, and on there was the Simon Y Sonic 2 beta leak. I was like, oh my god. you have it! I can play Wood Zone! And my roommate's like, talk about it, I just got this disc off a friend. It's like, Philistine, you don't understand! And then Wood Zone wasn't really playable.
And then it turns out Wood Zone kind of sucks.
And can't really do much in Hidden Palace Zone, and Genocide City is just a angry vomit of pixels, but
well, maybe a vomit of pickle, because it was
the background was in there.
The background was green and there was some blue, I guess, but yeah. I had these delusions of grandeur back in the day of creating a ROM hack myself. Unfortunately, I am not a programmer. But I had hoped to make a ROM hack of Sonic 2 that restored all the old zones and do some crazy stuff, and nothing ever happened with it because I was like 8, 9. And I wasn't a programmer, and I'm still not a programmer, especially in assembly. I would not be able to touch assembly. I would cry.
Mike suggests that this entire game is just a fever dream on Sally's part because of some herbs, quote unquote, she put in her soup.
That might be. Whee!
Now, a point to bring up for those watching now and for those who will be watching later. We do the 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because that's what works best for Kyle's schedule at the moment. Would there be a better time or date for you guys to watch the stream live? Because this is for you! We want to make sure that you guys are happy.
Yes. Although we do only have limited time, so at least I do. As far as being actually home to play. Let's see, can I actually break through this? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I was a little worried. We're in Hilltop Zone, and getting through those blocks in the ground, I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to.
I seem to remember there's a portion in this zone as Knuckles that is just terrifying. Like, the earthquake section happens.
Yeah, the earthquake section with the rising lava, and you're trying to go as Knuckles, and Knuckles doesn't jump nearly as high as Sonic, so it's like, oh boy. Yes. Yeah.
Knuckles always felt like Sonic hard mode.
Yeah, pretty much. Wee-hee-hee. There we go. I've always liked this song. I think it gets a lot of crap, but Hilltop Zone has some good music.
It does.
And again, I like funk and jazz, so...
It's different, but I like it for that.
It's very funky. It takes good advantage of the abilities of the Genesis sound chip to do some good bass.
Also, I'm singing along to the game, but I've got it muted so I don't get distracted by hearing my own voice coming through the stream. But if I'm out of sync with the game, I apologize.
I failed this special stage for the first time. It's about after I get 4 of them that things go bad.
4 is about the point where it gets kind of crazy. So here's a question.
I used to get all the emeralds in Emerald Hill before even going on, but I'm not where I don't want to do that anymore. I never want to play that way anymore because it's so freaking tedious.
So here's a question. Did they keep the super monitor in with the debug mode?
In this hack, you mean?
Yeah.
Probably. Are you curious what Super Sally looks like?
Very much so, to see if they put that in there.
I'm curious too, actually.
I mean, it's a fan hack that puts Sally fully playable. I would be shocked if they did not give her super form.
Yeah. Now, if I can only remember how to access the debug mode, I know it's a certain set of numbers in the sound test, but I can't remember what those numbers are.
I'll look it up for you.
Is it Yuji Naka's birthday, or is that the level select? I can't remember. Wait, was there a level select? Am I hallucinating that? I'm doing very poorly against this Orbinaut, fire Orbinaut. Boing. I'm so bad at this game.
No, you're right. There is a level select.
Okay.
There's a easy supersonic, but that's not nearly as fun as debug mode. And then there's debug mode, so
yeah.
I don't know when you get a game over, or maybe before we stop the stream for the night, we'll
I'll reset it
out.
We'll check it out. Cause let's see, yeah. I'm getting pretty far in 38 minutes though, or I think we've been playing less than that, so. I'm still halfway decent at this game. Sometimes. Well. Oh well. I say that and then immediately fall to the bottom of a giant hill, giant mountain, right into lava. Oh well, it was a fast way down. It's a speed run.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. I am absolutely certain that Sonic Mania is going to be delightful, and
yes,
we're gonna love it, and it's gonna be great, and all that jazz. I already want confirmation of DLC because I will buy new stages every 2 months or so, however long it takes them to make it. And if they remade the entire Genesis era, I would go wholesale.
I was hoping they were gonna do DLC levels for Sonic Generations, but that never happened.
Well, although the fan mod community has done some really impressive stuff. Nothing that I've played, but the videos I've seen are astounding.
That's true. I played the Sonic Unleashed levels that way, and the Unleashed project, and it's really good. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, the stuff that they took from Shadow's game and rendered it through the Generations engine is just mind-boggling.
I haven't seen
that
at all.
They made it a fun game.
I haven't seen that at all, huh? I might have to check that out.
I mean, it's a little bare bones. There's not a lot of detail in the background. All of the voice chatter's gone. The level's not maybe 100% authentic because they had to add in a rail or a level system to get past what was normally a scripted sequence. But,
sure,
you know, it's a functioning level. You know what it is. It still follows most of what was there. That kind of thing really impresses me.
Yeah. I've never been a big fan of this level as a level, but I've always loved the music for Mystic Cave.
I love the color palette of it.
That too. But this is about the point. This is about the point in the game where the difficulty level just goes weird. I think. Like, the level design kind of starts to crumble a bit. It seems like the game is front-loaded with the better stuff. For the most part. Wing Fortress... Actually, you know what? No, Wing Fortress is kind of poorly designed too, because there's a straight shot way to get through it, but you can like skip half the opening section, and it's just weird.
It is a funky design stage.
And then there's the hole in this level, the unescapable hole with spikes in it that you just run into because...
You mean the early beta entrance to Hidden Palace Zone that was finally patched on the iPhone version of this?
That's true, the Android version, yeah.
Also, can we get the HD Super Remix, whatever they were called, the iPhone versions of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 on console, please? Because they were freaking amazing, but I can't play Sonic on a phone.
Put them on a PC. Well, if you get a tablet with HDMI out, or you get a Chromebook that can use Android apps, I can speak from experience in saying that those games run perfectly at least on a Chromebook. So with HDMI out, you can hook it up to your TV, so you can actually play it on your TV and then get a Bluetooth controller and you're pretty much set. But it is
I'd rather use the console I have than buy, $1,000 worth of tech
to play
a phone game.
It's a pain in the butt. But hey, you can get a decent Chromebook for about $200. It'll play and it'll be fine. I can tell you that. But yeah, it is a pain that you can't do that. I don't know why they didn't do that. They put Sonic CD on consoles, but they never did it with Sonic 1 and 2.
Now, I heard there was something about the sales of them were not that great, and I don't know if that's a matter of people not realizing all the goodies that were in the remakes, or what, but I want it. I need it. Mania will scratch the itch for only so long.
And I mean, well, they're talking about the sales not being that good, but they talked about replacing Sonic 1, the existing Sonic 1 port that was on iOS. Originally, they just straight up replaced it with the Christian Whitehead port, and didn't make people pay for it again.
No, that's nice of them.
It's a bad business decision. They already made the sale. They can't make another sale if people already own it.
Yeah, but at the same time,
you
bought Sonic 1, now buy it again.
I know. But, we've bought Sonic 1 a million times at this point. What's 1,000,001? I do not actually think they should have done that. I think the way they did it was very much the way they should have gone. Consumer friendly is always the best for me. Consumer friendly over business friendly. But, hey, if you're a business.
Speaking of ports and stuff, this is total pie in the sky, but what I'd love to see is a proper console port of the Storybook series with the controls adjusted for a proper controller.
Ah, yes. So, Black Knight and Secret Rings that you can actually play.
Yeah.
That would be nice. I would be down.
Truth be told, I found the controls in Black Knight to be serviceable.
They're not horrible.
No, you can play, and the waggling is kind of fun. But
Secret Rings is awful. It takes a while to get unawful.
Here's the thing, with Secret Rings, when you upgrade everything and the controls are fully accessible, it plays remarkably well. It's just someone decided it was a good idea to make motion controls that weren't responsive from the get-go and that you need to upgrade by playing well, except you can't play well because the upgrades need to be made to the controls, but you can't upgrade the controls because you can't play well. No. Which is too bad, because it's a neat idea, the music is fantastic, it's really funky. The art design was incredible, all the the cat cameos were great, and just...
Speaking of levels with frustrating designs, here we are, Oil Ocean.
You don't like Oil Ocean?
It's a tough zone. I don't
dislike
it.
It's one of the better ones.
Well, yeah, I think it actually is hard in a kind of fair way. It doesn't seem to have like the completely unfair, bottomless or spike-filled pits that you got in like Mystic Cave. So,
and the seahorses are kind of.
I do like the color scheme.
Mm-hmm.
And the music. I like all the music in this game, though, so maybe I'm biased.
This was always kind of the end point when we were growing up. This was about as hard as we could manage, and then Metropolis Zone would smash us.
Metropolis Zone. I do not like Metropolis Zone. That's like the one zone I'll say I don't like really much at all.
Boring color scheme. Music's pretty good. It's not to all the music.
In a way, yeah. But, yeah, the design's kind of boring. It's so freaking tedious, especially because it's 3 acts. It's like... It's brutal. Brutal! Right. Seahorses do not die to Nicole lasers, apparently. There we go. I just wasn't hitting the hitbox, I guess. I don't know. The hitbox was weird. It's like it's only their head or something? Oh, and now I'm on top of this. That's weird. You'll probably see that in a couple seconds here. Where I'm like on top of a wall. Whee! I like the oil slides. I wonder if they're gonna bring this zone back for Mania.
Ooh, that could be.
I think they could I think they could do something cool with it, and then I'd love to hear T. Lopes' version of this music.
Oh yeah. The hazy sun in this always made me uncomfortable. It's like you can feel the heat.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross. Smell the oil and the tar.
Yeah. It's a very deserty song, though. It's interesting. Granted, it's more like a Middle Eastern desert than a Western desert. But...
I wonder what the theme could be with Middle East and oil production.
Oh, I don't know. Seems a little on the nose. I do like the bass.
Asks,
what's up?
What would we do with this zone if we were to change it up some?
Fewer seahorses.
I don't know, maybe play with the oil a bit more? Different ways to use the oil slicks. Different ways to use the fact that you don't immediately sink to the bottom of it when you fall into the oils.
Use these weird springs more that you have to push up against in order to actually bounce off of, because they don't use them very often.
More of the green fire thump noise, just because it's really satisfying.
Oh, the popping noise of the lids popping off. Yeah, that is a really good sound. They nailed that.
Maybe do like some kind of puzzles with those checkerboard cannons. Like figure out the proper path or hit a switch to change their direction or something.
Yeah, they didn't really play with that much. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, you fly around. It's basically the equivalent of the pipes and chemical plant, just skinned it differently.
They're more satisfying than the pipes.
I hate these sliding pipes. Or sliding, not sliding pipes. Sliding, spikes. That's the word.
What are those supposed to be? They seem really out of theme.
They seem to be what?
Really out of theme.
Oh, the sliding spike things?
Yeah.
Well, they're there to kill Sonic. Or Sally. That's probably what they are. They're just hero deterrents. If you were Eggman, wouldn't you set up spike things sliding around everywhere just to try and keep Sonic away?
I suppose.
Why are there just random spikes for no reason all over the place? Then again, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, then again, it doesn't make sense to have all these round things shooting you all over the place either, so I don't quite understand that, but hey, whatever.
It's the package delivery system.
Okay. It's the Sonic delivery system, because the only thing that ever gets delivered is Sonic. He's the only ball-shaped thing who fits in those.
I was gonna say, with the way that Sally moves and jumps and shoots and stuff, it actually reminds me a lot of Freedom Planet.
It is kinda, yeah. Great.
I mean, nothing specific. No, I can't really say, oh, this is just like it, but, you know, it's Sonic, but not Sonic.
Is it because Sally's a girl and all the characters in Freedom Planet are girls? No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, this boss. This boss with Sally's gonna kinda suck.
Yeah, not quite sure how you're gonna do that one.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. This might be the point where we're done. Unless I can do something there. Will this do anything to him? No, of course not. Because the animation takes so long when she shoots something that it's like I have to be real fast.
I remember we played this stage a lot, and we always tried to track the cannon to fire in a certain pattern.
Uh-huh.
And then we got really frustrated, so we just kind of let it do its thing, and it did the whole shoot the ground and set it on fire, and was like, how many times have we played this stage and not seen that attack animation?
Ian.
It was amazing!
Ian. I can shoot down.
Well, I'm glad you figured that out now as I watch you die again.
I had to pause the game after realizing that, because I was like, oh boy, I feel like an idiot. I can shoot down.
Well, I'm glad the designers thought of everything.
Yeah, apparently they did. I'm like, wait a minute, how am I supposed to do that? Oh, I can shoot down. See, for some reason I was thinking I could only shoot down with the double jump thing, but nope. And also shooting down causes her to double jump, so that secondary electric thing seems to serve no purpose. Except in making her suddenly stop, I guess, but shooting normally does that too, so I cannot figure out the purpose.
Does it give you any extra height, maybe?
I don't think so. And I can't use it again,
like it.
and now I died. Again. I feel like I made some good progress this evening, though, in an hour.
Oh, absolutely. Do you want to call it quits here and see if we can get the debug to work?
Yeah, let me beat this boss first.
Alright.
Now I know I can.
But you know you should be able to. Can is a different thing.
Ian, I played this game 1,000 billion times. I know how to beat a boss in Sonic 2.
Yeah, did you know you can shoot down?
Shut up. Did you?
I did not.
Why not?
I did not.
Why didn't you know?
Because I've never seen this before.
You wrote this character for years. You should know everything she can do.
Yeah, well, my Nicole couldn't shoot lasers, so not canon.
You should change that. Nicole should shoot lasers. And I don't mean the handheld. I don't mean the handheld. I mean the actual Nicole. Then again, I think every character should shoot lasers, because that makes every character better. Although I guess it didn't really work for Cyclops. It doesn't really make him all that much better.
What are you talking about? His face shoots punches. Punches from the punch dimension.
The punch
he
dimension.
is the best.
All right. I'm glad we're stopping at Metropolis Zone, because I didn't want to play Metropolis Zone. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm resetting. That's right.
Which is funny, because given how this playstyle is, that boss, who is normally rather difficult, would be pretty easy for Sally.
Yeah. The, oh, you mean the Metropolis Zone boss?
Yeah.
He's not that bad once you realize Sonic can actually reach Eggman while he's at the top of the screen.
Yeah.
But he is still
he
a
still
bit
has
of
the time the hits right.
He's still a bit of a pain, yeah. Okay. So let's see what's in the good old options. Okay, that's my button to play. So what's the code?
Alright, you're gonna put in 1992 1124. Excuse me. Yeah, 1992 1124.
1992. Oops. 19 what? 92?
Yeah, 1992.
Are you sure? Because it only goes up to 7. 71, 70. Or 9 and then 2. 09.
Right. 01, 09, 09, 02.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry, I was reading it as a date, not as the individual numbers.
Okay, the individual... I just couldn't remember. The individual numbers, so... 01, 9, 9, 2... Then what else?
1, 1, 2, 4.
And then... Should I hear a ding or something?
Yeah, you should.
Nope. No ding. I think I need to reset. Let's reset. Yeah. Sorry, folks. One moment, please. So it's 1, 9, 9,
2,
2,
1, 1,
1, 1,
2, 4.
2, 4. Nothing.
Double checking to see if there's a special one for this hack.
And now it's playing... it's playing the... It was playing the last song. It was playing Oil Ocean, like, over everything. It just kept playing Oil Ocean, even when I started trying to play the game.
Well, I'm not seeing a debug one, but I'm seeing a code for a bonus level, so let's try that one.
Okay, what's that? Just...
Play 3.
Hold on. I'm resetting the game still. What's the bonus level does what?
I don't know. It says play hidden bonus, so we'll find out together.
Okay. Okay, so 3.
3.
3.
3 a third time.
3.
0B.
Hold on a second. Okay. 0B.
10, 10, 10.
10, 10. And then
4. 0, 4.
And then do what?
I don't know. It says that unlocks the thing.
Do we need to like hold A and start or something?
Maybe?
I forget what I even have A set for. What is my actual controls? Oi. Okay, it's not in here. Input options, there we go. I need to figure out what my actual A is. A is X, okay. That didn't do anything.
Okay. Jennifer is saying that maybe you didn't play the 9s correctly. I only heard it queue up once.
I did it twice. It's just a slow start, I think. We can try. So it's 01, and then 09, and then 09 again.
Yep.
Okay. 01, 09, 09,
02.
02, 01, 01, 02, 04.
Yep.
Then maybe hit A and start up there, and it keeps playing the last song.
Yeah.
And it didn't have a chime. Well, maybe I should just try getting 50 rings and see what happens.
Well, I mean, one queue up a level and then, let's see, what is it? Pause and press A?
Let's see, pause and C. It's supposed to be debug? Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, did they take out debug mode? What the heck? That's poop. That's crap.
Oh, well.
Huh. I'm curious. Maybe it's possible to look it up. Maybe Sonic Retro has it on there or something.
Well, that's what I'm looking at right now, and they've only got the bonus level code, and that doesn't seem to work either, so...
Unless I did it wrong.
I don't know.
Unless I did it wrong. You want to try one last time on that one?
On the bonus level? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let me hold on a second. Let me reset. And we'll try the bonus level again.
Sin is suggesting doing it a little bit faster. Jen says hold A and then press start.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just try this bonus level pretty quick, and then we'll call it a night.
Okay, so the bonus level
is... You want to write this down so you can enter it in faster?
Yeah, hold on a second. Okay, so go for it.
Put in 03, 03, 03, 0B as in boy, 10, 10, 10, 04.
Okay.
And this doesn't stipulate holding A and start or anything, it just says then you'll be able to play it. So let's see.
Okay, here we go.
And Mike is heading out, so have a good night, Mike.
See you later, Mike. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. And then Oil Ocean. Let's see. Hold A and start. And it resets the game.
Sega.
So I don't know if I did something wrong or if it's broken. Nope, it's broken.
Oh well.
Well, maybe I'll look it up and we'll see what we can find. But thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this little playthrough of not quite Sonic 2.
We will see you next week for, let's see, next Monday is a previous session of BumbleKast Gaming Live in case you missed it. And then we'll have BumbleKast, and then it'll be Kyle going solo on the next BumbleKast Gaming Live. So be nice to him.
Uh-oh. That's dangerous. But yeah, I'll be by myself next week. So I'm going to play a game. I don't know what game, but I'm going to play a game.
And hopefully you'll be entertained.
Maybe I'll play Solitaire.
You monster. Everyone's going to be screaming, "No! Red Queen under Black King! What are you doing? Kyle!"
All right, folks. Thanks for watching.
Have a good night, everybody.